Welcome back, my friend. Good morning, YouTube. BigH Trucking. I'm sitting here at the Springfield Parts Department. Had to get me some windshield wiper fluid. I had to replace the new tire pressure monitor, tire sensor pressure monitor. Mine was saying that I had no air in the tire, and this new one is telling me I have no air in the tire. So we'll see. Should calibrate itself momentarily. But yeah, I've got to load out of here tonight, 2 a.m. I'm going to be in Carthage, Missouri, for a live load going up to Olney, Illinois. There was only 2 to pick from. The other one's going to Kentucky, but it didn't unload till Wednesday morning. Too long on the load. I'm picking it up tonight, same place, going 2 different destinations. So at least this one I can drop off Tuesday morning, anytime between midnight, the 01 to the 23:59 on Tuesday. So I'll get me another one in for this pay period, which I just spent $1,600 at Peterbilt, by the way. $1,645 is the exact number that I spent on my PM, on the DPH filter cleaning, on a DEF filter, PM, DEF filter, and DPH cleaning. The check engine light, he's saying it's the result of your tanks build up algae, because we're actually not putting in real diesel into our trucks. A lot of it's biodegradable biofuel that they like to use, and it's waste oil actually that they convert into diesel, but it has a lot of properties that algae blooms in there. And if you have an older filter, the fuel filter should catch 99.9% of it. Well, I guess mine didn't, so it threw a check engine light, which he's like, next time you get a check engine light, don't drive it for 5,000 miles. Get it done immediately, because it could lead to, what's happening was the cylinder was misfiring because of the result of that. And that could lead to more damage. As I said I called 2 places. One in Pennsylvania didn't have anything until mid-December, and the other one in North Carolina was 10 days out. So that's the story, Charlie. I'm certainly not going to sit in a location for 10 days waiting for a check engine light guy to come by and kind of correct it. So I was like, yeah, I hear you, brother. So I did what I thought was the best thing to do, was bring it to Springfield, which is true. So if anybody has a Peterbilt, they're open 24 hours a day. I don't know if it's 7 days a week, but I know during the week at least, they're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. So they're able to go through trucks. And I believe, Prime's got a relationship with Springfield Peterbilt, because I'm assuming that's where they get their trucks from. So I think we get first crack at the trophy, so to speak. A new problem that I do have now is I've gotten rained here last night, and I've got a ton of water. Not a ton, but I got water coming in the inside of my windshield. And I put a couple towels down, and it was absolutely saturated by the time I went back into my truck this morning. So what I did was I've got Gorilla Tape black, so I got a black truck, so it'll hide it. And hopefully that will slow it down. But it seems to be getting worse. It's now in multiple spots. It was just a little bit in one spot. Now it's like here or there. So I don't know what's going on. Looks like they're going to have to check it out when I go on home time. I'm certainly not going to take care of it now, because I just spent $1,600. I paid for it out of my LLC account. I'm not going through Prime to pay for it. So I've got, when I scan in my trip, I'll scan that in, make sure Road Assist gets it, and I got it. The guy's like, make sure they don't take your money out of your account. They like to do that. Well, I'm like, well, just pin the receipt to the paperwork that you're submitting, and this way they'll see it's paid and not submitted to Peterbilt. He goes, yeah, easier said than done. Sometimes they just, he goes, because you're a rare breed. Not many people come in here from Prime that are paying with it out of their own pocket. Usually it goes to the company. So that's like a habit, a tendency. So they'll just like submit it to Prime. So I do have the proof. And but I will keep an eye out on my check for that. I did find a spot right here. I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I'm gonna go over to Walmart, pick up some odds and ends. I have a 2 a.m. pickup. I'm about an hour and change away from this guy doesn't park too well here, but it is what it is. I just can't believe this guy just did something like this. Yeah, it's just ridiculous, dude. You're ready to park, brother. Like I said, I'm being distracted right now. But yeah, I got a 2 a.m. pickup, so I'll leave here about 11:30. No empty trailers at this point in the day. It's about 10:15. So I'm waiting for a trailer to come out of the shop. Once that happens, I'll hook to it. Hopefully it's clean and full of fuel. I'm not too concerned about being full of fuel. I'm concerned about it being cleaned out. So then I'm just going to relax and call it a day. So that's the update. Truck is on the road. I just got, like I said, a couple gallons of antifreeze, a new tire pressure monitor, and on the way out, I'll get the anti-gel, and that's it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go have some breakfast, some pancakes. All right, folks, thanks for stopping by BigH Trucking. Have a great day. Make good decisions. Be safe.